Now we're joined by head coach Phil Neville. We'll get started with opening remarks.
Evening, guys. I suppose when you come to a team like Philadelphia and you get a point, then you should be happy. But I feel, and the team feels if we've probably dropped 2 points because we felt as if we controlled the game. I know they had probably 20 shots on goal, but I thought we controlled the game. I thought we played some really good football. And then the bit that we're all frustrated with is that last bit. We created chances. We had a number of chances. The final pass, the final shot, the 1v1, put the ball in the back of the net. We spoke before the game about Charlotte. We definitely deserve something from Charlotte. DC, I thought we were the better team and deserved 3 points. I wanted us to be ruthless tonight, relentless in our play. And I thought for 75% of our play, we were everything that I wanted. And then that last 15%, which is the most crucial, it's the hardest part of the game, is to put the ball in the back of the net, to show the composure, to take the extra pass, to hit the target. Is where now we need to be better. I think the team are getting great confidence. The team are getting great belief. I think you can see a clear identity in the way that we want to play. You've got players playing with real confidence, and now it's that final bit that from the last 3 games, you feel as if we probably should have got at least 6 points or at least one of the wins from the last 3 games, if not more. And we come away with a point disappointed, and I suppose that's how far this team has come. And I'm super proud of their efforts. I'm super proud of the way that they are doing everything that we ask, and they're developing, and they get better every single game. And now we just need to keep making sure that we are relentless in everything that we do. And if we do that, then this group will go a long way.
We'll get started with questions now. First, Chris Whittingham, then Michelle Kaufman, then Franco Panizo. Go ahead, Chris.
Thank you, Rafa, and thank you, Phil. Just wanted to start on how the occasion played out, because the Union have a very particular style of play, very transitional, very high tempo. How do you feel like the players handle that? Because it'll be similar to how it'll play out at the weekend against the Red Bulls. And I also wanted to ask about the performance of Drake Callender. Made several big saves in the game that helped at times your team stay in it.
Well, Drake looks a top keeper. I'm going to say, I think I said it a couple of weeks ago. He catches the ball, and in modern day football where keepers are punching and parrying, he catches the ball, he makes saves look easy. I think the save in the first half, when he spread himself and he didn't go down early, was fantastic. I'm really pleased. Mark Mason's done great work with him, and he's had to be patient. And he's had a hell of a challenge on his hands because of how highly we think of Nick Marsman. But he fully deserves the man of the match. He fully deserves to keep his position in the team for Sunday. And we're seeing the development of another young player in our football club that's gonna be, I think, a real top goalkeeper. And we always felt he had the attributes. He's now getting the confidence and belief. And with goalkeepers, time is really important. Keepers develop later. They get their games later. Drake's not played that many games in his career, so his experiences are very little. So these games are massive for him. I'm proud of the way that he's developing. We expect, and I think what you see with Philadelphia is what's on the tin. They have a clear identity. They're successful the way that they're playing. I've got real top respect for their coach, who is not only a good coach, he's a great guy as well. He's got great humility, and his team play the same way. And we knew what to expect. We knew we had to defend well, and we did. But we also knew there was going to be lots of occasions for us to control the game, and we did that. And like I say, the disappointment is we feel as if we didn't get our just rewards. And my disappointment is that I wanted us to be more ruthless in the final third. We want to score goals. That's what we want to do. And tonight we didn't.
Next question, Michelle, then Franco, then Javier.
Phil, can you talk about what went into your thinking to rest Yedlin and Lassiter, and what you think, when you made the change, what were you looking for when they came in the second half? Do you think it worked? Mm-hmm.
Well, I think DeAndre has played in every single minute of every game, and at the weekend against DC, he was gassed at the end of the game. Literally, he was gassed, and he needed taken out for a game. He needed taken out for to rest. I think we've got three massive games next week. You know, DeAndre is our starting right back. And the energy in which he plays, he needs to be fresh. And I felt in the last couple of games he was running a little bit on empty. Tonight would have done him good to rest out. It was great to see Victor Joe go in. He did the job that Victor Joe does. And we knew at 60 minutes, at half time, I wanted us to go for it. And with Ari being rested tonight, because Ari's played in the last two games, I wanted total technical players on the pitch at the start of the game, because I wanted us to really possess the ball with Taylor, with Vasilev, with Bryce, with Motta, with Gregory, with Leo. I wanted us to flood them all over the pitch with technical players, and I wanted them to have the impact of Ari when he came on, and Emerson and Gonzalo. And the substitutions were for us to win the game. And we had chances. There was a chance when Gonzalo robbed Elliott in midfield, and it was 5v2, and you think, go. And we just didn't quite have that composure in the final third to win the game. And like I said to Ari before the game, he's a massive part of what we're doing. He's played brilliant in the last couple of games, and there's every chance that he'll be involved at the weekend or against Orlando or against Portland. So we've got a group that understands that this moment in time it's about playing the right players in the right position in the right games.
Last two questions, Franco, and then Javier.
Thanks, Rafa. Hey, Phil. I wanted to ask you this on Saturday, but given the way that game played out, I didn't get the chance to. You touched on how you think you've been deserving of more points over this last stretch, and I think one of the reasons for the improved performance levels is that midfield three that you've settled on as of late with Bryce in there, Jean Motta and Gregory. How encouraged are you by what they are showing you right now in terms of giving the team more football, more soccer? And then obviously also on the defensive side, Bryce, since that Charlotte game, I believe you've had him press from a higher position next to Leonardo to make the build out of the opposing team a little bit more difficult. How encouraged are you overall with this midfield triangle or this midfield three that you've been playing?
Yeah, I'm pleased. I brought Motta off tonight because probably pre-planned. I know he's going to go in the next 3 games, Motta. So in the last game against DC, he got kicked, he cramped up towards the end. So, he didn't want to come off. But I think you've also got to think about, I was really pleased with Bryce dropping back into midfield. I think he's showing great form. We think really highly of that kid, and we believe in him. You look tonight, he had, I think, 2 chances when he should have scored. And I was speaking to him this morning about that's the next step for him. What kind of player does he want to be? Does he want to be that shoulda, woulda, coulda type, or does he want to really, really be that number 10 attacking midfield player that scores goals? And I think that's what we want to develop him into, and I think he's got the ability to do that. So we're pleased. I think Gregory's in his best form. I think he's now beginning to dominate in midfield. So we've got really good options in the team. And it's hard to select a team at this moment in time, which means that we've got good options. And I'm pleased. I'm pleased because I think people can now see a clear identity of where this team are. We've recruited a lot of new players. It's taken a little bit of time, but I think over the last 2 months, I think you can see where we're going to take this team, and I'm really pleased.
Last question, Javier.
Thanks, Rafa. Coach, can you talk a little bit about Higuain's performance and Emerson both coming in as subs? What did you think about their game and the time that they played?
What did you think?
I liked you. I liked Higuain. I think he looked better, in better form. I think he made a couple of runs that if someone would have seen him, would have been dangerous balls.
I was pleased with both. I put Gonzalo on to play more minutes because we need him fit. He's going to be playing games in the next one of the, they've got 3 games. He's going to be playing. Leo can't play in every game. He's now beginning to get back his sharpness. He's only trained 4 days in the last 5 weeks. So probably 5-6 days probably. So he knows it's going to take a little bit of time. But I thought he showed glimpses tonight of getting really good movement. There's good spaces for him. Now he needs that goal for his confidence and his sharpness. Emerson's a long-term project. We believe in this kid a lot. I think that the minutes he's getting at the moment is a great experience for him. He does what most players do. He excites you 1 minute, and then the next minute the inconsistencies drives you up the wall. But we're going to have to accept that this kid's got talent. And when kids have got talent, you've got to believe in them, you've got to trust them, and you've got to keep giving them opportunities. And you know, Emerson for us is for me in the next 6 to 8 months could be a real star for this team.
Thank you, coach.
Thanks, guys.